Hey guys, thanks for joining me. And if you like what you see, please subscribe.
Hello, peoples. Welcome to Sharp Ends. I want to do a quick review of this headlamp from OLight called the Perun 2. So first off, it's pretty cool in that it just straps into your headlamp case here or holder, and it comes off with a strap, and then you've got a flashlight. So that's pretty cool. This clip goes anywhere direction you want, and it's reversible. So I could clip this to my belt if I was walking, and for some reason I didn't want it on my head. Um, it's nicely textured. It is fairly waterproof because I had it in the rain several times. And if you double click it, it turns to red. And then if you and then that's it's only one level of red, but then you can double click it inside of the red or long hold it, and then it'll start to go to the SOS symbol and then turn it off. And then one click is automatic moon mode, which I really appreciate that. And then if you hold it, it'll ramp up to the different levels that it has in there. And yeah, it's just very cool. Next, the holder, the clip actually goes in this little slot right here, which is what gives it, once it's strapped in there, it's what gives it the friction to hold it in place at the angle or degree that you want. It also is orange right now. When it's green, it means that it's fully charged. When it's orange, it means it's starting to run out. And then when it turns red, it means I think you're less than 10% of battery left, something like that. So that's the battery indicator for it. Pretty cool. One thing that I don't like about this is it doesn't, with one click, doesn't automatically turn to red. Why does that matter to me? I just think it's a cool feature. And the only one that I've really seen is for Princeton Tech's headlamp, which when you turn it on, it automatically turns to red. And you actually have to do a long hold, or I can't remember if it's a long hold or a double click to get it to white, because that preserves your eyes and your iris and your night vision and everything like that. I think it would be better for headlamps in general if the easiest thing to turn on was red first, and that you had to work to turn it on to, or remember that you had to double click to get it to white. Instead, you have one for white and then double click for red, which isn't that hard to remember. But if you accidentally turn on the white, you could damage your night vision. And yeah, it just takes a long time. It takes up to 15 minutes to get fully night dark. And once you're fully night dark and you're walking around and you just need a little bit more light, you might need some red, but you don't want to blast out your iris, and you still want to be able to see the stars and everything like that. So that's my only comment about that. Otherwise, I think this is fine, but for this is $65. So I plan on having this for a very long time. I like the fact that it's also just a nice little flashlight. And because it has the 90-degree turn, it's pretty easy to put this up in that mesh at the top of the tent, or to clip it on to the side of the tent, or to the side of the mesh at the top of the tent, and point it up at the ceiling and use it as reflective light down to the bottom of the tent. That was also very cool to do. I think that's all I have. Is it worth $65? Well, it also has a proprietary OLight thing. So if you have other OLight stuff, I say that yes, go ahead. I think this is a perfectly good addition. It also has a magnetic bottom. I guess I should mention that too. That's pretty cool too. Like, if you're stuck on the side of the road and you just want to have some general light in your motor compartment, or maybe you're at a campsite and you have something that you want to stick this to, that could be pretty cool as well. But having the only way that you can possibly charge the battery be that you use the OLight adapter, to me, it's give and take. If you're going to go in and start buying OLight, then yes, go ahead and get this. But if it's going to be the only thing that you own from OLight, you might want to think about it. However, this might be a good entryway into other OLight type stuff. So thanks so much for joining me. If you like what you see, you can always support this channel by becoming a Patreon member. I'd really appreciate that. I'm about to give away a bunch of stuff to my Patreon members. So now is the time to go ahead and join, because I don't have many members over there. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye now.